Today we are taking a look at the brand new Battle Pass. Hope you enjoy. Alright guys, I haven't seen them yet, only saw these icons here, so let's start with the regular Battle Pass rewards. There we go. So for starters we have a Cerberus loading screen. Okay, looks pretty nice. Then we have a pickaxe, the Shade Reapers. Okay, these are Cerberus pickaxes, I guess. They look more like Wolverine claws, don't they? It's probably a reference, the 3 claws at the bottom. Or maybe just a coincidence. However, I cannot stop but notice that this is cut in half. Like this is half of an item, and this is the other half. So I would expect the attack animations to have some sort of frontal finisher, where you get your hands together and they make a completed item for a split second. Maybe? I guess I'm just overthinking it, aren't I? So moving along, we have an emote. Okay, that's interesting. The 3 Cerberus heads. Alrighty. A weapon wrap. Okay. Golden plated. Always good to see this gold stuff right here. Especially on a black background. Gold and black look very good together. It's like gold and blue, you know, the 2 color schemes that always look amazing. Then we can see the Cerberus teeth. I like that. We can even see his head with his eye glowing. And a really nice animation with the underworld mist flowing inside it. I like it. Pretty nice. One of the best looking weapon wraps. For sure. Then we have some coins and a glider. Okay, this looks quite amazing. Really amazing, like a Ghost Rider motorcycle. Pretty nice. Although, I hope that they don't make the same mistake they did with the other motorcycle. I'm not sure if it was the Ghost Rider as I said, or if it was from Terminator. But in the other one, instead of actually riding it, sitting on the motorcycle, you know, you stand on top of it, like with your feet here, and it looks really bad. So I'm hoping that this time they fixed it and you actually ride the motorcycle, otherwise it just looks clunky. But I really like these animations. And the design is awesome. You can see Cerberus' head right here as well. The mist coming out of the tires. And the fumes are also underworld mist as well. I like it. Pretty amazing. Moving along, we have a back bling. Oh, wait a second. This is pretty much the weapons before they were cut in half and without the 3 claws under it. If you cut these in half and you add 3 claws under, this is what you get. Exact same item. Well, that's interesting. So you can have the broken version as a weapon and you can have the full version as a back bling. Alright, I'll take that. Then we have an emote where you are opening Pandora's box and you have the underworld flame tornado thingy. Okay, simple enough. Pretty neat. You can see the skulls of the damned going right into Pandora's box again. So you are essentially containing it. I like it. And finally, our first skin. Cerberus himself. Okay, I like the color scheme, but it's the same color scheme we have seen on the other items before. I like it. It does fit Cerberus pretty well. However, you see these 2 heads? In the concept art, they were actually heads like this one. And they just had this one a little bit higher, and on top of its shoulder you had the other 2. And that looked amazing. Now, here, this doesn't look that good. It actually looks a little bit awkward, to be honest. But I can understand why they didn't do it. I guess the model would just not work, maybe? Or maybe they would have to get the shoulders lower so that they could fit an extra set of heads. So, well, with that said, I would like to have seen it like in the drawing we saw, the concept art. But this is nice as well, even as his tail and everything. I like it. With a black flame there. That's good. I like to see it so that they are varying a little bit. It's not all green mist. You also get a black mist. Alright. Second page. We have Rise of the Pantheon. So you got Zeus, Hades, and Aphrodite. And that looks like Cerberus in the distance, at the left side. Then we have what looks like either Ares with wings, or maybe just an angel with a helmet. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. And we have Pili right there. You almost can't see him, but he's right there at the top right side. Okay, it's a nice loading screen. Then we have a banner for Cerberus. Okay. We have the Reapers again, Immortal Shadow Reapers, with this color scheme, with gold and blue, which is the other color scheme other than gold and black that I just said. This looks really, really good. As you can see, gold and blue is amazing, always, in every single situation. You get a claw of each color. Okay, that's nice. Then we have some more V-Bucks. You have the backpack, following the same color scheme as the weapon. And this looks like a thunder in there, actually. Can we wait for it? Yeah, it looks like a thunder there. Quite unique, I like it. Now we have the motorcycle again, with this new color scheme, and it looks absolutely amazing. The thing is that this color scheme is no longer resembling the underworld. This is more resembling the Olympus itself. So this looks like if it was a Zeus motorcycle, you know? Which I do enjoy, I really like it. I really do like it. Still got the Cerberus head on the front, which is fine. I like it. Really good motorcycle. Again, I hope you can sit on it and not just stand on it. That's just awkward to stand on a motorcycle, but we'll have to wait and see. And we have Immortal Cerberus, following the same color scheme. It looks okay, yeah. I mean, now you got blue and blue, so it's no longer black mist coming out of the shoulders. Honestly, I think that black mist would look better here as well, just as a contrast, you know, so that this blue would come out with the black behind it. But, well, it's okay, I guess. I do like the other version better, the original version. On the next page, we have an Aphrodite loading screen, where she's flying with wings. Flaming wings, actually. Okay, that's interesting. She's upside down even. Then we have an emote, a selfie shot. What? Okay, it's actually a phone taking a selfie. That's new. We've got a tail, a contrail, they call it. Okay. You got hearts coming out. And you get this animation which looks like a cloud exploding on top of you. It looks good, simple enough, right? Simple and beautiful, that's all we ask. And then we get an icon and a weapon wrap. Golden plated, always good to see, with white, which is the third combination that really goes well with gold. So far they have nailed every single gold combination with the colors. And we have a heart that is shining. Yeah, he is shining. Okay, I like it. Simple and effective. Then we have a pickaxe, Heart's Carver. It's a sword with a heart in it, gold and white and black. Amazing, again. Very good color scheme. And we get Aphrodite herself. Looks very, very similar to the concept art, which was good, so that's alright. You know, Aphrodite is usually depicted much more explicitly, as I've said in a previous video, but, you know, it's a lot of kids play this game, so it's understandable why they have to go with a more conservative approach here. And you can see the heart on their shoulder, you can see hearts on their waist as well, coming down the waist. And we have gold and white. They are once again nailing the color combination. Simple and effective. I'd like to see something in the hair, though. Like a tiara with a heart in front of it. Something like that. But I like it. It's alright. Next up, we have Immortal Aphrodite. So, and she's actually taking a selfie. Alright. And we have Zeus. And this, a blob, a green blob with a crown. This looks like water or slime. Man, I hope it ain't Poseidon. Because the crown actually looks like a trident. I hope they didn't do this to Poseidon, man. Now I'm getting a little bit afraid, but alrighty. We'll see about it. Then we have a back bling again. With a heart at the center of it. A sword, which is making another big heart around it. I like it. Fits the theme, I guess. We have a spray where she's taking a selfie. Again. Quite gorgeous, you know. Whoever drawn this, pretty nice. Then we have a weapon, which looks like the other one we saw, but just with a lot of pink in it. I mean, it's a little bit too much pink, I'd say, but okay. Fits the theme. Aphrodite, the goddess of love. We gotta have something like this in it. And then we have a glider. At least I think it's a glider. Yeah, it's gotta be a glider. Glide? No, it says guide. It's gotta be a glider though. It only says style up there, but we know what it is. It's like a skateboard without wheels. So a surfboard, I mean. What am I thinking? I like it. It's simple. Then we have an emote. Sweet swing. You know, for all the romantics out there, there you go. You can have your moment of peace and think about the ones you like, I guess. Something like that. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It looks good though. It's interesting. And then Immortal Aphrodite. Okay, well, you know what I said about this weapon? Too much pink? I'll say it again. A little bit too much pink. But it looks good though. It looks good. I actually like this version more than the original. Even though it has so much pink in it. But I like the white eyes. You know, the glowing white eyes. They look amazing. I like these pink, almost harp-shaped things coming out of here, but maybe it's just my imagination. Yeah, they don't look like arts, do they? No, I'm just imagining things at this point. Alright, just gotta bear with me, you know. And a nice cute dress. I like it. Okay, I think that's it. Still nothing in the air. I'd like to see a tiara. Really would like to see something. Like a golden tiara. But, okay. At least we have the yellowish glow, which makes it quite unique and good looking. I like it. But still, I believe that these clothes could be maybe black or maybe white even. Well, less pink. I'll just say that. Also, there is some blue shape, some blue lighting here, which I like. It's a contrast with the yellow and the pink. Just looks good. And next up we have Poseidon. Well, it seems that I was right to be afraid because they actually did this to Poseidon, it seems. And for what I'm seeing here, the skin, it's gonna be what we saw. And it's gonna be this that we are seeing right now. So, I'm quite disappointed with this one because I really like Poseidon, but I'll talk about it more in the skin itself. So we got a loading screen. Well, I don't have music on, so you're gonna have to listen to this after. And we have a weapon wrap. Just looking like a blob green thing. Gold and green don't really go well, in my opinion. So yeah, this is not that great looking. Got to be honest, not impressed. Then we have an emote. I don't know what that's supposed to be. That's a bit strange, but okay. And we have a back bling, which is a conch. A cozy conch. Okay, that's cute. I like it. You have this thing in there, which is just blinked his eye. Okay, that's really cute. I don't know what this thing is, but I mean, looks like an alien of sorts, or just probably just supposed to be an animated blob of seawater, which it's well depicted, so that's okay. That's okay. I like to see the gold and white, and even a little bit of pink here. Those colors are going well together. The green, well, I already said what I think about that. And you have a shell down here. I like that they add this shell there. It's probably going to swing around when you move in the world, I guess. Which will look pretty nice. And we have a pickaxe next. I expected a different trident, but I also expected a different Poseidon, so I guess we will have to do with this. I was expecting some sort of golden trident, or even steel with a golden tip, or something like that. But yeah, this is not that at all. Still, I like the handle. I just don't like the blade itself, I guess. So moving along, we have Poseidon. Yep, that's what we feared, and that's what we saw on the splash arts. They actually... Wait, this is the thing that's on the back of Link. It's the same being? I'll call it that. So instead of Poseidon himself, we have a blob of green seawater, really buffed. So the guy has been hitting the gym with really, really nice jewelry and clothing. So I'll give you that much. It looks good. Like these bracers actually look like something from Atlantis, you know? And the helmet as well. But, I mean, I actually wanted a humanoid shape, if you know what I mean. No, not this. Like I expected a long beard, an actual trident, not that trident we saw. Other than that, they nailed the clothes, they nailed the accessories. I can see shells here, and another conch with eyes. Do the eyes move? They do move a little bit, okay. That's cute as well. So yeah, I guess it's still going to be very popular, especially amongst a younger crowd, which will just love this thing with the eyes and the giant blob of water. But I don't know, man. For a Greek mythology enthusiast, it's a bit disappointing, at least in my opinion. But, well, we are still at the start of the battle pass, so let's stay positive, guys. Let's stay positive. Immortal Poseidon. Okay, so more of the same, I guess. They just changed this color. We have an icon here. And we have another weapon wrap, just in like purple pink-ish. It does look better, because they didn't go with the gold, and the black actually looks much better than gold with this color. So they didn't make the same mistake twice, which is good to see. Okay, this one actually looks pretty nice. I like it. Yeah. Then we have a spray. Slurp King's Challenge. Do you even slurp, bro? Okay. It's like to provoke someone with this. Alrighty. Then we have V-Bucks and an emote, Conch Call, with a blob crab in it. And he actually blows the conch. Okay. I like it. It's actually quite amazing. Quite amazing. And it makes a sound. You're probably not hearing it, but I can hear the sounds. I should have enabled sounds, shouldn't I? Well, too late now, I guess. But it sounds like a conch. It sounds like what you'd expect. Actually, more like a Viking horn or something. And then we have Immortal Poseidon, which is a recolor. Yeah, no. Not at all, man. This is not Poseidon. You can't convince me in any way, shape or form. Especially now that it's not even resembling water at all. It's just purple, maybe pinkish, yeah. And no gold at all, anywhere. Yeah, man, this ain't Poseidon. Just I'll skip this one, you know. Nah, not interested. Thank you very much. Next up, we have Medusa. A loading screen. Looks good. V-Bucks, and we have an emote saying GG, simple enough. We have a back bling, Gargon's eye edges. So it's a shield with the snakes in it, and their eyes glowing. That's awesome. I actually like this back bling. Let's see if it fits the theme of the skin itself. Probably does, right? They try to stay true to the colors, matching with each other. So the pickaxe is the Gargon blade. I like that they called it Gargon because that's what Medusa is. She's not a goddess. She's a Gargon. It's just a different being, and she's actually mortal. Although the other two Gargons were immortal, but Medusa herself was mortal. And so looking at the blades themselves, yeah, they are what you'd expect. I like that they place the snake eyes on the handle. It's a unique thing they did there. Looks nice. You see snake scales right there with the gold. You can see a snake coming down the blade even, which just fits Medusa, right? For the colors themselves, I mean, they're fine. I like to see this shade of blue as well, but with gold, a bit lighter blue always goes better, but this is just fine. Maybe it will look different in game with the sunlight shining on it. We'll have to see. Next we have a spray, snake-eyed. So just like the eye edges, it's the same shape, the same draw. And now to Medusa herself. Okay, this does resemble the concept art we saw. I pretty sure I just saw her eyes change. Yeah, her eyes change. And she gets like an Egyptian tattoo, which doesn't really fit Greek mythology. But I do like Egyptian mythology as well, so yeah, you can have the Horus eyes, something that resembles the Horus eye. Okay. Maybe I'm just mixing it up, you know, it just reminded me of it. Don't think too much into that. She has her snakes in the place of her hair. They did kinda shave this side of her hair, or maybe... No, maybe she just doesn't have hair here. It's just short hair there. And she just dressed it all to one side. Okay, I can understand that. The snakes themselves are not animated. They don't move at all. The eyes don't blink. They could do something about that. Like maybe when she changes her eyes, they could also get red eyes or something. That would be nice to see, but it's alright. I like to see this jewelry she has under her hair. It does look amazing. I like this jewelry around her neck with a snake eye, just like we saw on the blades. It looks pretty nice as well. Her clothing is pretty much snake scales everywhere. Yeah, even on the back, it's all snake scales, with a moving animation of these shapes. Okay, it looks good, I guess. It does look good. If you like this kind of stuff, it's nice. Not really a big fan of the dress, to be honest. It does fit the theme, so I have to give them that. But from the head all the way down to her necklace, it looks amazing. It's very well done. I like this. Yeah, pretty nice. Moving along, we have Gargon Warrior Medusa. So once again, the Gargon mentioned here. I like to see that. We have a nice splash art here with pink, a lot of pink. So this is probably a pink variation. We'll see. We have an emote, Serpentine Summoning, a mecha serpent. I actually like this. It looks pretty nice. And then she goes away. Okay, let's see it one more time. It comes off the ground and then it goes back to the ground. And her tail just keeps shaking. Okay. It looks like an alarm there. The tail with the red shining. Then we have an icon, which is what you'd expect for Medusa, right? A snake and an eye. That's it. An item wrap. Okay, I like to see this. Golden with black scales look amazing. I would actually like to have seen just these black scales all over the place with the gold in it. it would look amazing. And then an eye, it would have to be like, instead of pink, white, maybe. Either white or light blue. And it could still be black in the middle. But yeah, it's a really nice weapon wrap. Really, really cool. This I'm not liking to see the pink here, to be honest. It doesn't match the other colors at all, this pink. You might not be noticing it much, because the background is all on the same color. But if this background was black or white or golden, whatever color other than pink, you would be noticing this a lot, and I'm pretty sure that you'll be noticing this in game a lot, to the point where it might be distracting. Especially because it's animated, it keeps blinking. So just if they changed this pink to another color, white or light blue, it would look a lot better, in my opinion. Moving along, we have again more V-Bucks and Warrior's Gargon Blade. Okay. Should be blades, right? Plural. Okay, it's just a recolor. And I do like this recolor. Looks good. As you can see here, the eyes are the same color as the blade itself and the snake. So it looks better than just having everything in other colors and then the eye being the only thing pink. If there's more stuff in pink, it's okay, and it actually looks quite amazing. So I do like these blades. Now let's take a look at this skin, Gargon Warrior Medusa. So no longer a dress, she's in a more tactical clothing. I like the colors of it quite a lot. I do like to see the pink snakes up there and the pink eye, so there's two pink elements, which makes it go well with each other, as I've been talking about. I like the back of it as well, it looks good. I like this piece of clothing with the scales in it. I always liked it. It reminds me of tabards, like in WoW, where you have tabards, you know. You guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but it just looks good to me as an MMORPG fan. So yeah, this is a win for sure. I like the hair accessories, once again, that come all the way down to her face, but they do look amazing, so I have no problem with that. Really, really nice. Next up, we have Zeus. Wow, okay, I expected Zeus to be the level 100 reward, but I guess they're saving something else to it? Someone else? Maybe it will be the Ares, you know? Because Ares, if you have seen the concept art they drew of him, it looks absolutely amazing, guys. It's like insane. Like, I want that skin so much. We will have to see in which page he is. But for now that I'm seeing Zeus at level 54, then it has to be Ares, right? Unless they want to go full on the Underworld theme and make it Hades, but I don't know. Hades didn't look that good in the concept art at all, so we'll see. The splash art looks like a Zeus turning into Rambo, so I don't know about that. I'm seeing grenades and shotgun shells. I hope the skin doesn't have that, but for what I'm seeing right there, that it seems like it will have that stuff, which makes no sense, but well, it is what it is. We have Contrail, which is a cloud with thunders. I do like the look of it. My only concern right now is that when you're falling, your camera is coming from upside down, right? You're looking from upwards. So you are looking at your back. So now if you have a cloud in the way, instead of seeing your character, you are going to see the cloud, right? That might be a little bit confusing. Unless they did some interesting shenanigans with it, where you see it sideways. But yeah, I guess a regular, when you're falling straight down, you just see the cloud, I guess. Yeah, probably. I'll have to see it in game. Moving along, we have an emote where, okay, guy just gets shocked. Just gets hit by lightning, I guess. Quite interesting. Then we have the back bling. Thunderbolt Aegis. It does look like Zeus stuff, for sure. With all the lightnings here. and the actual lightning effects. I love to see this gold with this light blue, much like I've been talking about. So I'll just not shut up about it, guys. You know, I just like to see gold with these colors. It looks good to my eyes. That's all. And then we have a guitar, the Grand Olympus. Okay, actually looks insane. I like this guitar quite a lot, especially with this effect in it. Looks awesome. And then we have a glider, Thunder and Lightning. This looks insane. Really, really amazing. And they even went the extra mile and added like a thunderclouds at the back of it. As if it were smoke, but well, it does look like smoke. But in my head, this will always be thunderclouds. I don't know what you guys are going to think it is. Most people are probably going to assume it's just smoke. But no, you can even see the lightning through the clouds. It has to be storm clouds, you know? Looks amazing. Really, really amazing, actually. Yeah, this is probably my favorite glider ever. So now to Zeus himself. Ah, man. Yeah, not what I expected. Not what I expected at all. Could be worse, though. So, I do like his hair. I like the crown he has. The beard also looks nice. It could be a bit longer, but it looks good. Just because I'm used to see Zeus with a long beard, that's all. But we have already seen Poseidon, and he doesn't even have a beard. Actually, he's not even humanoid at all. So, I'm happy to see Zeus as a human-shaped character. I do hate to see these shotgun shells and... Come on, guys, these grenades, they don't even fit the colors. Like, they are green and silver. There is nothing else green and silver in this outfit. I mean, there's a little bit of green in the gloves, but not even the same shade of green. Yeah, just get rid of this stuff. They keep making this mistake where they want to add grenades and shotgun shells and pistols and stuff like that to skins, and it doesn't look good. Especially on a Greek mythology theme, it just looks odd, man. Looks very odd. Other than that, I do like the chest plate. It does look Zeus-like. Pretty nice. I like to see this clothing here around his waist. It does look quite amazing as well. I am not liking the pants at all. They look like some Metal Gear Soldier stuff, which is just modern, and modern stuff mixed with Greek mythology stuff is just the biggest mistake they could ever make. But they chose to do it for some reason which I cannot understand. So I hoped to see robes around him. Just, you know, the classic Zeus looking guy with a white robe around. But okay, I'll take it. Next up we have Conqueror Zeus. Okay, he looks like a Soldier 76 from Overwatch. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know if this skin is going to beat the previous one. Don't think it is, the previous version of Zeus. But we'll see. More V-Bucks and Tempest's Flight. This looks cool actually. I like it. Yeah, it's simple. And it looks nice if you're wearing a Zeus skin. So the only thing I would add would be his eyes. Like glowing eyes with lightning coming out of them, you know, a little bit of an effect on his eyes with lightning. Something subtle, nothing too crazy, but otherwise, yeah, it looks good. Next we have a weapon wrap, gold and black. That's all I ask, man. Simple, effective. You can see the lightning right there. Yep, this is the kind of stuff I like. Still looks like a weapon, which is important because it is a weapon. And just two colors that perfectly match each other. Nothing to say about this. It's a good design, it's a good execution. Well done, guys. Well done. Next we have a pickaxe, bolt blades. So we actually get lightning on our hands and we use it to strike things in melee. Okay, well, you see the two lightnings and everything. I like it. It's simple, but it looks good, so yeah, I like it. More V-Bucks and Conqueror Zeus. Well, uh, at least they got rid of the shotgun shells, right? But the worst is still here. These grenades that still don't match anything else. Like literally nothing else. And he doesn't even have the green on his hands anymore. So I don't know what they're thinking about this. Oh wait, he still has shotgun shells on his shoulder. So they just moved it from the chest to the shoulder. I don't know, guys. You really like to to modernize stuff, don't you? Like Modern Warfare stuff. I don't know about this. I don't like the way they shaped his hair. They took the crown out of him, or the tiara, whatever you call that thing, which is a big mistake because he looks amazing with it. So, and it's Zeus. He has to have some sort of crown or some jewelry in his hair. But yeah, I don't know what you were thinking here, guys. This ain't Zeus. I can see a heart here, maybe a reference to Aphrodite. But yeah, not impressed. Even though I like the colors, not impressed at all because this is not what I have in mind for Zeus in any way, shape, or form. Moving along, we have Artemis. So it really turned out to be Artemis, what we saw in the concept art. Okay. Okay, once again, she's turning into Rambo, just like Zeus, and she's flying on some sort of a goblin glider. Alright. We have a spray, really nice. Then we have a pickaxe. Okay, I like what they did here, because they wanted a bow, but since it has to be a melee weapon, oh, they even say it. Arrow point carver, bold, precise, not a bow. Yeah, okay. It's funny that they reference not a bow, because Artemis, as you guys know, she is the goddess of hunt, of nature, so she is depicted with a bow and arrows, you know? And obviously they couldn't give it a bow because it's a melee weapon, so they made something that resembles a bow and added a blade to it. However, a cosmic blade, which I don't know. But seeing the concept art, they are going with the cosmic stuff for her for no reason. I cannot understand how this resembles nature, but we'll get to it when we see the skin, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be this theme, just like we saw on the splash art. But yeah, it's a nice pickaxe. I do like it. Then we have an emote where her eyes glow. Why do her eyes glow? I don't know. I would expect to see glowing eyes on Medusa, like we did, but not on Artemis. Well, moving along, we have a back bling, Huntress Lyre, an honored instrument of the hunt. I like to see the moon shape there, and it's a harp, right? Next up, we have an emote, Moonlit Mystery. So you blow up a firework, and you dance. Okay. Simple enough. Looks good. You guys can dance to the moonlight with this, I guess. Oh, it's like an arrow. It's like she shoots a firework with a bow. Okay. That makes it look a lot nicer, actually. I like to see that they thought about that reference. Next up, we have Artemis herself, goddess of the moonlit hunt. Moonlit. So they really want to go with a moon theme on her. Okay, so that makes the moon we saw on the back bling make more sense. However, this doesn't really look like Artemis to me, to be honest. Because, as I said, she's the goddess of nature. And they are considering the rest of the universe nature, which is, well, it's wrong. It's just wrong, because that's not what she was. She was the goddess of nature on Earth, like trees and wild animals, not the universe, and for sure not the goddess of the moon. So, I don't know. Someone got mixed up with the Greek mythology here, I guess. But other than that, the skin itself looks beautiful. I do like to see that there are arrows here. Once again, a moon there, which we have already talked about. I like to see the leaves on her hair, silver leaves. That's a reference to her being a goddess of nature. But it's not enough, man. It's not enough. I like this drape she has around her neck. But yeah, nothing here is resembling nature. Not at all. Unless you consider the universe nature, which, well, but I can guarantee you that she was not the goddess of the universe, or something like that, at all. So, well, let's move to the next page. Here we have Immortal Artemis. Okay, I can see actual leaves there on her hair. So maybe they did her justice with this immortal version. Let's see. We got ahead the Immortal Huntress harp. I'll just call it harp. Looks nice. It's a recolor. We have an icon. We have her weapon. I do like this more than the other one for some reason. I guess it's just this orangey red glow that is appealing to my eyes. I like it. And then we have a glider. Immortal Moonbow Breezer. Simple enough. This could be either a bow resemblance, which I'll just assume it's a bow with the arrows. But if you look at it, it also resembles the moon, right? But I guess that every bow shape resembles the moon, so I'm just overthinking it. We have more V-Bucks, and we have Immortal Artemis. Well, okay. I do really like this. She looks absolutely amazing, but still, all the critiques I said about the original skin, well, they stay true. And for some reason, she has her hair covered with this hood. So I was so excited to see the leaves, as you can still see on the background, the leaves they had on the splash art. And it turns out that they covered up the leaves with a hood. Well, that's quite unfortunate, because that was the only thing resembling nature in this skin, and they got rid of it. So now you don't even have the universe anymore, because it's just orange, unless you are considering that you are in some sort of a supernova or a gas cloud in the universe. I don't know. You still have the arrows, so the part of her being a goddess of the hunt is resembled here, so that's good. I just noticed she has shotgun shells on her leg. Yeah, that's a mistake. We've seen it on Zeus already. Don't do that kind of stuff. It ruins the skins. So just stop that. Moving along to the next page, we have 80s. Okay, this looks very, very different from the concept art we saw, which is good, because I really disliked it, the concept art. This looks way better with a crown and everything, but we'll talk about it when we get to the skin. We have a contrail. It's just skulls falling with the underworld mist around it. Okay, I like it. Fits the theme. More V-Bucks and a guitar. A bass, actually. The Underworlder. Looks good. An underworld themed guitar is really, really nice. I didn't expect it, but it is a good surprise. You can even see a skull shape here, like a ghost skull. I like it. With the underworld mist, a smoke coming out of it. Really, really cool. Like the color scheme as well. Good job here, guys. Very, very good job. Then we have a pickaxe. Hadean Key. Okay, I expect this to be pretty big, like a staff of sorts, you know. It looks good. I like it. Like the colors, like the shape. It looks like a scepter, which is what you'd expect Hades to be wielding, so good job on that one. And we have a weapon wrap. Once again, golden with black, can't go wrong with that. Little bit of green glow right there. I like to see it. I would like to see maybe the magazine glowing green, you know, green mist there. That would be nice. Or maybe green mist up top, something like that. But I do like the look of it. Yes, I do like the look of it. Actually, maybe black mist. Since there is very little green here, Black mist would really go well with the color of the gun itself and with the gold. But it looks good, it's simple, and it's nice, it's okay. I'll say that it's okay. And then we have Hades himself. So we can see that it was indeed a very large scepter. Now I'm seeing some shotgun shells over there on his waist. I will not talk about that here again, but it's just a shame to see that. I do love the crown. It looks amazing, especially from the back, where there is not much more distractions to it. Really, really well-made crown. It's just what you'd expect from the king of the underworld, something like this, like a wild crown. I have to say that it looks a lot better than concept art indeed, like 1,000 times better. However, why is there a gas mask on Hades? Are they assuming that Hades himself, the king of the underworld and god of death, cannot breathe his own underworld mist? Because that doesn't make any sense at all. Like, it's his realm. He is the god of it. Actually, he is death himself. So why a gas mask? I just can't get it. Doesn't make sense to me at all. But anyways, moving along. The last page we have Immortal Hades on a chariot. That's pretty cool. I'd like to see a chariot in game, like maybe replacing the train. We get like a giant chariot, that'd be nice. We have a back bling of a snake holding a set of keys. I'd expect this more on Medusa, but it's fine that it's here. Then we have an emote. Okay, rock on, I guess. Looks good. We have more music. And we have Hadean Chariot. A glider. Okay. I didn't expect it to be a glider. But I'm very pleased to see that. I actually love this. I love everything about this, really. Really, really awesome, guys. I would like to see the horse leaving a trail, just like the chariot's wheels are leaving, like under the horse as he walks. He just leaving these green marks, but well, there's some smoke coming out of it, which is just fine. Could be a little bit better, but I do love the having a chariot glider. It's just amazing, really. With that said, I'm assuming that you'll be standing on top of the chariot like you should be, like holding some reins or something like that. Because if that's something else, like if you are below it, holding it like an umbrella or something, that would be just really, really stupid. So I will stay positive and believe that you'll stay on top of this regularly like you'd expect. And with that said, this actually is even better than the Zeus glider we saw. For my taste, that is. If we have a normal standing stance here, as I said, holding reins or something like that, then this is my favorite all-time glider and I will use it in every game. So next we have some more V-Bucks and Dark Transformation, an emote. What, 1 out of 2, okay. We get a skin as well, right? Yeah, we do, okay. The Immortal Form. Okay, this looks absolutely amazing. Still a gas mask, but I've talked about that already. Don't understand why there is a gas mask on him. But I really like the colors and I like the underworld mist they added to it. Love this cape. Amazing mist animation here. Really, really cool. So this is for sure a better appearance than his regular skin. So after you get this, you'll pretty much never use the regular one. That's it. You'll just use the regular one until you get this final form, which looks absolutely amazing. However, this leaves me thinking, where is Ares, the god of war? Where is he? Because his concept art was by far the very best one we have seen. And in my opinion, if the skin resembled that concept art in game, it would have been the best skin ever in Fortnite. And I'm not seeing it on the battle pass. So maybe they will sell it on the shop later, or maybe it's on the bonus track. So let's take a look at the bonus rewards. However, they are usually just recolors and stuff, aren't they? But still, let's see. I have high hopes for Ares to be somewhere around here. For starters, we have a glider. Simple enough. good colors with a flame. So we have for the first time an actual flame, not the underworld mist, which I like to see. More V-Bucks. A recolor of the Gargon's Warriors Aegis. Okay, looks good. Still the shiny eyes. I like it. More music. And Magmatic Poseidon. Well, Poseidon is for sure not the god of magma or fire. There is no gold on this skin whatsoever. So yeah, once again, I'm not impressed. I really wished to have a real Poseidon, but I guess some people will love this, others will hate it. It is what it is. Then we have a Breakshore Hammer. Well, it looks to me more like an anchor, you know, like a ship anchor, but they're calling it hammer, so alright, we'll say that it's an hammer. Actually, I'll not call it hammer, because it being a ship anchor makes a lot more sense for a god of the sea. So with that in mind, okay, it looks alright, I guess. Then we have Magma Wave. Well, I'm a little bit biased because I'm very disappointed with Poseidon, but I mean, if you like it, sure, go ahead, but I ain't gonna be using this ever. Then we have Stellar Barrage, a contrail. We can see what looks like fireflies around there, flying really, really fast, and stars falling. I like this. I like this a lot. The falling stars and everything, really, really cool. And you can see that these two shapes are arrows. So this is complementing Artemis and what they wanted to do with the Artemis cosmic theme. So, okay, this looks nice. More V-Bucks, and we have Immortal Zeus. Okay, now we have a good surprise right here. This looks 1,000 times better than the other two Zeus variations we have seen. Like 1,000,000 times better even. I love to see that they kept the original Zeus face and hair and the tiara as well. Love to see these colors. White fits Zeus way better because what we wanted was a white robe. So well, if we can't get the white robe, then I'll just compromise and be happy with this. Instead, gold and white, that's what we expect from Zeus. And they nailed it. Still shotgun shells. That's quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. At least they have the same colors. They are not red anymore. So they blend in with the skin, which makes them less noticeable. That's a plus, in my opinion. And thank God, they changed the colors of the grenades finally. So they are no longer greenish, which means that they are also just like the shotgun shells, but even more so, they have the exact same colors as the rest of the skin. So they're less noticeable, which is a plus because they shouldn't even be here. I have to say that the pants are still resembling something like a Metal Gear Soldier, but it is what it is. I like this part, that is these clothes that are falling from his waist. They do look amazing. Overall, I do really like this skin. Really, really cool. Good job, guys. Next up we have another weapon wrap. Okay, this is again Artemis themed, for what they want with Artemis, not the real Artemis, of course. So we have the universe, we have black, and we have silver as well. I do like it, actually. I really, really like it. If I don't consider that it's a wrong theme for Artemis, just as a standalone weapon, this is quite amazing. I approve this one. And then we have a loading screen, the Olympians. Okay, so who do we have here? The Poseidon, which it's hard for me to call this Poseidon, but well, it is what it is. Artemis, same problem, but alrighty. We have Zeus. We also have Hades. And we have right there with the big wings, Aphrodite. Thing is, Medusa is not an Olympian. Actually, she's not even a god at all. She's a Gargon. And a mortal one at that. So I don't know what she's doing on this loading screen. Also, Cerberus is not an Olympian god at all. So, again, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe Hades just brought him with him so that he wouldn't feel alone, or something like that. And then we have Korra, which is an anime character, so it really shouldn't be here at all, just like these other two characters, but come on, she's not even in the same theme as the Battle Pass itself. So why is she on a picture of what is supposed to be the Olympians? I don't understand that, man. Either change the name of the loading screen or get rid of these three guys. That's all I have to say about this one. More V-Bucks, and we have another back bling, Heart's Rest. I do love these colors actually, quite amazing. And you have a heart within a heart-shaped thing as well, which is cute. You have all the three colors with red, so actually these are my favorite colors. These are actually my 4 favorite colors: black, gold, white, and red. So I really love this one. Very satisfied with this color scheme. Very satisfied with it. And then we have Elysian Artemis. Another skin for Artemis. Okay, there's a lot of pink here and a lot of white. Some bluish shades as well. And it's actually looking amazing. I really like this color scheme. Quite awesome, guys. Look at her hair. Looks beautiful. And once again, at least they didn't cover the leaves that are resembling nature here. So really like this skin. I'll give it a thumbs up for sure. Moving along, we have Lithian Chariot. So it's a recolor for the other chariot that I absolutely adored. I like it. It looks amazing, really. Instead of the greenish underworld mist, we have just a shadow mist instead, in purple, which also looks good. However, I'd love to see this in a fire theme, like actual black and the flames coming out of it. But maybe we'll see it later. I still have high hopes for that. More V-Bucks and a microphone. Gargonic mic. So this would be Medusa's microphone. And there is a snake in it, so it does resemble Medusa. More V-Bucks, and we have Lithian Hades. Okay. And the transformation into his ultimate form. Okay. This looks awesome, actually. I do like it. However, I prefer the other version than this one, because instead of gold, they made it silver, and I really think that gold resembled the King of the Underworld much better. He still has the gas mask on his face, which, well, we've talked about that. And on his ultimate form, you can see that the cape is glowing, just like we saw the other one, which is amazing. So I will give this one a thumbs up as well. And there are 3 more pages that haven't yet been revealed. So I hope that we get Hades with a fire. Like, let me go back to Hades. This in his ultimate form, so just wait a little bit. There we go. But with actual fire. Like you'd be all in black with a golden crown and whatever this stuff is in gold, because I don't think they would ever change this gas mask thing, so it will just stay there, but I'll just compromise with it. So everything in black, everything you see in silver in gold, and then everything you see in purple be actual red fire. Like red orangey, you know what I mean, right? It would look absolutely amazing. But as we saw, there are 3 more pages to go, so high hopes, guys, high hopes. Maybe we'll get Hades in that form and his chariot as well. Next up we have quest rewards. And we have a glider, which is a recolor of the other glider we saw. Pretty cool. We have an icon with some keys. We have a weapon wrap. Okay, I like this. Simple, yet really neat, with white, black and gold, with the lightning there for Zeus. Really like this one. And we have Blazing Fire Cerberus. Well guys, it's like I saw the future, right? Because this is what I was describing that I would like to see on Hades. However, instead of this silver, it would have to be in gold. But for Cerberus, silver is fine. Actually, if it was black, like black steel, it would look even better, but silver is fine. I do really like this. I don't know if I prefer this to the original one, but on Hades, this color theme would make Hades one of the best skins ever in Fortnite history. So let's all pray for a blazing fire Hades. That is what I want to see. And the other two pages are yet to be revealed. Okay, so Hades could be on these ones or on the other track we saw, on the bonus reward track. Moving along, we have Korra. Okay, so she resembles her anime appearance, so they stayed true to that. So for all the fans of Avatar, here you go. You have Korra to play with. And there is yet to be revealed a second page for this as well, so you will most likely get Hang himself as a reward here. And that's it guys, I hope you enjoyed this review of the Battle Pass. Subscribe if you haven't yet, like if you liked it, and as always, I will see you in the next one.